Man, this feeling when you go over 100, everything around you fades. It's literally a feeling that only you can understand when you're riding at 100. No words can explain this feeling, bro. What the fuck is that, man? Bro, people does whatever they want with their bikes, man. So actually, I was out today to meet a guy I met on Instagram. So he does all those kinds of things, like popping wheelies, sliding the wheel, locking the back wheel, doing drifts and all. And he rides really reckless. But yeah, watching at the wheelies is really soothing, bro. I wanted to learn wheelie, but after watching him popping those wheelies, I have second thoughts. Trust me, bro. If you have never watched a wheelie up front, it's dangerous. It looks dangerous. It will feel dangerous, and it is dangerous. I can tell you that much. If you still wanted to learn wheelie, please make sure that you are on a complete empty road and not just a road where there are less people. You might crash. Be very, very careful of the throttle. Always keep your foot on the rear brakes, because one single mistake will send your bike flying 180 degrees. And yeah, if you don't have gears, it will be bad for you. So please make sure that you are safe and you are in a safe environment to practice. So yeah, and trust me, watching YouTube tutorials and watching a wheelie up front is completely different. In YouTube tutorials, it feels so easy, bro. They just say, press your clutch, give your bike some throttle, release the clutch, and your wheels will be on air. It's far more than that, bro. Every bike has its own threshold, so you have to make sure, you have to find out the threshold for your bike, like how much RPM it needs to pop the wheelie. So that varies from bike to bike. And there's a myth. Let me tell you that some people think, including me, I used to think this as well, that you need a higher cc motorcycle, you need a powerful motorcycle to pop wheelies, but that's not the case. If you know the technique, if you know the tricks, if you know how to pop wheelies, if you know the steps, so you can pop wheelies on any motorcycle, regardless of the cc. You can pop wheelies on Splendor, you can pop wheelies on Hayabusa. Well, you can pop wheelies on ZX. Let's keep the Hayabusa aside. But yeah, you got the idea, right? So it's not about the power of the bike. If you can pop wheelie, you will be able to pop wheelies on any motorcycle, regardless of the cc. Trust me on that. That guy who I met, who was popping those wheelies, he was absolutely reckless, man. He was popping wheelies on a crowded road to get attention. But yeah, he's doing that for content, but I don't support those kinds of content where people's life are at stake. So make sure that you're not risking it. So yeah, he has the same bike as I do. He has the newer model, N160, the air-cooled engine one. I have the old one with the semi-digital instrumental cluster. This is a liquid-cooled engine. So, sorry, this is an oil-cooled engine. My bad. So, what he was doing with his motorcycle, what I concluded from whatever he was doing is that I don't have that much control from my bike. This bike has a lot of potential. This bike can do things, but I am not the skill, and I'm happy with it. I don't really want to do all those fancy things, drifting our bikes, hitting a, what do you say, fascinating stoppy, hitting those wheelies. I do want to learn wheelie, I would not lie, but Well, I do want to learn wheelie, but after watching him popping the wheelies, I have second thoughts, bro. I'll surely ruin my bike. Trust me, popping wheelies is difficult. It's not that easy. It looks really simple, but when you will try, it won't feel that easy at all. Night rides are absolutely fun, bro, but this high beam abusers are a pain in the ass. Like, if there are no high beam abusers on the road, night rides are the best, especially on winters. I'm not talking about the other countries where winter is freezing, but in India, also in Calcutta, winter night rides are so soothing, bro. It gives you, it heals you. It gives you the vibe, the nostalgia. It heals you. If you are frustrated, if you are stressed, trust me, a night ride will surely help heal you. Just don't try to over-exaggerate it. What I meant by that is, don't try to do weird stuff. Okay? Don't try to push your bike to the limits. Don't try to do random shits on the road. Just go out, enjoy the view, keep riding, make a steady pace, go watch your surrounding, and yeah, trust me, it's far better than going fast. Perspective matters, but yeah, that's what I think. Don't ride so fast that you might crash, and that might be your last ride. Ride safe so that you can ride another day. Man, let me tell you something. Watching wheelies in real life, it's really amazing. They look cool, but trust me, they are really dangerous. And as I was mentioning, that the myth that you need stronger motorcycles to pop wheelies, no, you don't need actually. And I would not recommend you to pop wheelies on a stronger motorcycle. Like, if you have purchased RC390 or ZX6R, 6R is too powerful, let's take a 390. Don't try to pop wheelie with it. If you have never ever popped wheelie on motorcycles like MT-15 or R15 or NS or 160, 200. So be careful about that. Don't try to do things that are out of your skill, that are out of your skill range. So be very careful about that. So my suggestion will be, if you really want to learn, find a coach, find a guy who is able to pop wheelies. Don't go on the ground watching YouTube tutorials. Trust me, you will fail. You will burn your clutch plates. You will crash your motorcycle. You will hurt yourself. And if there are people around you, you might hurt them as well. So don't try to do that. And if you are on a really powerful motorcycle, don't even think about it. Powerful motorcycles don't even need clutch ups. You can twist the throttle in first gear and your bike will fly. So yeah, be cautious, bro. I know riding gears are costly, but try to invest in riding gears. Helmet is necessary. I know if you go out without your helmet, cops will catch you, but the thing is, don't wear helmet to evade cops. Wear helmet because it will save your life. Trust me on that. I have been in a situation where a helmet saved me from a major crash. So I failed to hit a corner at 70. Don't worry, it was an empty road. Most accidents happen on empty road only if you are not performing stunts. So yeah, because on empty roads you try to go fast, and if you're not that skilled, you won't be able to handle that much speed, so you will crash. But anyways, so what happened is I tried to make a turn at something around 75 and I crashed. If I didn't have a good helmet at the time, which I had, I might be at coma today and not here talking to you. So please invest on a good helmet, not just to evade cops, but a full-faced good helmet that is ISI certified, at least DOT certified, those things. So please do that and try to invest on riding gears. Trust me, investing on safety is the best investment you can ever make. Trust me on that. Buy if you don't want to buy riding jackets, pants, and all those things, at least try to buy the critical parts like the knee guard, the elbow guard. And if you are on a motorcycle, if you are on a scooter, then it's fine, but at least try to buy a shoe with a steel toe. But if you are on a motorcycle, I'll suggest you to get yourself a riding boot that protects your shin as well. And that a complete riding boot. You're getting my point? Like the shin guards, the ankle guards, everything. Because let me explain why. When you fall, your bike will fall on your legs first. Okay, if you don't have that crash guard, which if you crash will surely get damaged, and the second thing that your bike will hit are your legs. Okay, so remember that the heavier the bike, the nastier the impact on your leg is. So don't injure yourself like that. Buy one riding boots. I know they're expensive, but not as expensive as your life, right? So please try to invest on riding gears. Boots are absolutely necessary if you are riding motorcycle. See, I'm not saying that you can't ride motorcycle. There's a friend of mine who said that why I need riding gears. I'm riding a bike which is 125cc only. See, the thing is, even a Splendor can go 100 or at least 90, and if you fall at 50, there's a pretty good chance that you might die. Sorry to say that, but yeah, you don't need a super bike. I mean, for gears, you don't need a super bike. Even if you are riding a Splendor, gears are absolutely necessary, because you never know how you're gonna fall. You might fall in a very nasty way. I fell at 75 and my leg was fractured. If I had boots that day, my legs would have been fine. But anyways, my head was fine, so I'm fine. I didn't have any major injuries, but yeah, my leg was broken. That's okay. That was my foolishness, but yeah. So if I have seen people who fell from their bike had a really low speed, like 40 or 45, and they got injured really bad. They hit their head on a brick or some sort of like this electric pole, the base of the electric pole, something like that, and they got admitted, and it was a huge bill. a lot of pain and surgeries and all. So you never know what is going to happen to you. And most of the time, what happens is it's not your fault. Someone else collides into you, and since you are the biker, it's somehow always the biker's fault. And that's why I'm saying that if you are riding a bike, please try to get gears. Don't have that attitude that I don't have that powerful motorcycle, why I need gears and all. You don't need a powerful motorcycle to buy gears. If you fell from your Splendor, you might get injured really bad. So that's a bad excuse. So please get yourself some gears. Trust me, investing in safety is never a bad investment. You will be very pleased that day when it will save your life. I hope no one ever crashes, but we all know that's simply not gonna happen. So be safe. The safety is in your hands only. And for the unfortunate moments, buy gears. Trust me, it's a necessary. It's a necessity if you're riding a motorcycle. So that said, I'm home, and I'll catch you up on the next video. Good night, my guys, and remember, investing in safety is never a bad investment.